Alright, so my friend finally texted me and going to meet up with her right now. And I'm having to take the truck because I can't haul what I'm picking up on the bike. So now I gotta make my way over to meet her and go and finish up this proposal. And yeah, so let's get going. What's going on there, Throttle Lockers? Welcome back to another one of my videos. But before I get into talking about what you just got to see, if you like my videos, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see more, dude, hit that subscribe down below. But if you do, make sure that you ring that little guardian bell to protect you from all the videos that you're going to be missing out on. So, in my last video I talked about a proposition that my friend had wanted to talk to me about, and as you can see, the item that was shown was what she was wanting to propose. And what it was is that she was coming up on hard times of coming up with rent because she lives in my rent house. And I've been friends with her and her husband for many years. I was even friends with her dad. So she invited me over and all talked to me about some stuff, and she was just explaining that she was like, you know, we're having hard times, we just had a new kid and all, and I am not able to come up with rent. And I was like, okay, well, that's not a problem, we can work something out. And she goes, well, I already thought about it. What if I gave you my dad's bike as rent? Now, first I was like blown away, like, holy crap, like me and her dad were really good friends, and she wanted me to have his bike as a rent payment. And I was just like, I don't know. I mean, I was blown away at the fact that that she offered this, but at the same time, I was like, you know, he had a lot of parts that were worth a lot of money. So my thing was, are you sure you want to do this? Because your rent isn't that much, and what you got there is worth a lot more. And she goes, yes, I am sure, because I know at least with you could try to get it built and all that. And then at the same time, it would be able to cover the rent if you're wanting to do it. And I was like, I'll tell you what. I hit her with the counter proposal, and I said, I'll take the bike as a payment, but it'll be a payment for this month and next month. That way it gives you time to get on your feet and try to figure out what you want to do, because they've been talking about they're wanting to move and all, and that's fine. But so I was like, okay, well, this might help you. So the next 2 months, you don't have to worry about rent. And if something was to occur later on down the road, the bike will help take care of that as well. So both parties were happy with what was transpiring. So I was able to get the frame, the Springer front end, the fenders, bunch of boxes full of little knickknacks and dash clusters and stuff. And I mean, I've priced everything on it, and yeah, it's worth way more than what the rent is that I asked for. So she was happy with the deal. She was actually very excited that it was coming to me because, like I said, we were good friends. So she was like, you know, I'd love for it to get back on the road, or at least get built and all that. And I was like, okay, well, that's not a problem. I'm glad that I'm actually honored that you would entrust me to do this. And she was like, well, it's just sitting in my storage shed for many years, and there's no sense of just letting it keep going. So all in all, everybody was happy on this deal. I definitely have a lot of plans on what I want to do to this thing. Everything that is there still has the tags on it. I mean, everything is still brand new, even though the frame looks rusted and all that. That's just because how it was stored. I've actually ordered a sandblaster gun or feed blaster. That way I can clean up the frame and start putting it together. But my idea of how I want it to look is I want to get the big split tank and get the dash cluster on it and all. It is a rigid frame. It's meant for an Evo, by the way. I actually had to call, and luckily I had the tag because I had no idea what motor would go for this frame. And called J&P Cycle Up, and they were like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. It's meant for the Evos." And I was like, "Oh, well, that just made everything so much easier, right? I'm able to find Evo stuff easy and good price that's not over my budget that I can still do all this with." So I was happy about that. But I want to get the split tank, and I want to paint the tank and fenders this nice dark plum purple. More black, but whenever the light hits it, you'll see that purple pop out of it. So I'm really wanting to do something like that, along with having on the tank and fenders some white lightning strikes going down it. And I'm really thinking about painting the frame white and getting some blacked out rims with some white wall tires. That's my envision for this, so hopefully I can get that all together. What do you guys think? Let me know. I also have been having a hectic week. Not only is my videos that I've been trying to make not coming out right, hopefully I can get this all taken care of. I'm in my room because the microphone in my helmet had went out. Apparently that is an issue with all the seven black, 5 black, 6 black, 8 black. If you got the adapter, you have to have a certain style of microphone. I'm not going to get into it. You can look it up. So hopefully I can get back on the bike and still continue to do moto vlogs. That's why I'm in the room today. Just trying to catch you up. I know I've been trying to do 2 videos a week, but just been real hectic lately of trying to get my camera fixed. So I got the new microphone on the way. Be back on the bike very soon. And then I've also got the Ride to Amarillo coming up next month on April 25th. If you guys would like to join, hit me up down below and we'll try to find a way to meet up. But then we also got the Ride to Remember in Oklahoma City. It takes place every year. I went to it in 2018. It was a lot of fun. I didn't ride because it was a heavy rainstorm that day, and I don't do rain, all right? I mean, I don't mind riding in a light sprinkle or something, but this was so bad that you couldn't see a couple feet in front of you. So I didn't ride, but I still drove my truck. I still went down there to support the event, and it was a blast. Last year in 2019, they had a crap ton of bikes. It was a gorgeous day. Everything was perfect, except I wasn't able to make it. So I didn't make it to that one. I am going to definitely try to make it to this one, but I've also got to prepare for the Ride to Amarillo and try to save up money for the Ride to Remember. Then I had talked to my father-in-law. I was on the phone with him the other night, and we were talking about the project, and I was telling him that I was an Evo and all, and he was like, "Well, hey, I got you an Evo right now." And I was like, "Well, when did you get another Evo?" He's like, "No, I'm talking about the one that's already on my bike." Now, his bike is a gorgeous bike, really pretty, and he had hit me up saying that he is basically wanting to get rid of it. I mean, nothing on this bike is complete, or nothing on the bike is stock at all, like nothing. It is an 06 Buell frame that's been chopped and shortened, and it has a 99 Evo that has been completely stripped down, souped up. We have dyno papers showing that it goes over 200 miles an hour. But he doesn't want to keep it because up in Iowa, which it was built and registered here in Oklahoma, so when he moved to Iowa, he took it with him. And up there in Iowa, you have to have turn signals, and your light controls have to be within hand's reach. Well, he doesn't have turn signals, and the light controls are up underneath the. So he's trying to get rid of it right now. And he was like, "Well, hell, I'll just sell it to you." And I was like, "Okay, well, how much do you want?" We worked out a price, and so hopefully in June I'm gonna go up there and pick the bike up, bring it home. Hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy it. It is a slick bike. I mean, it is. It's nice. So I can't wait to go do that. But like I said, I got a busy schedule for the next few months. So I'm going to try my best to get as many videos out as I can. I do want to say, guys, if you would like to be a part of this build, let me know. I'm looking for parts, or if you guys got parts that you want to sell that are going to be a good price, let me know. And if you also want to, you could donate some parts. You can throw in something to say, hey, yeah, I got this part that I used to have that's on this build, that you get to watch it and get to see it be put on and all that, so you actually have a hand in building this. If that's what you want to do, all you guys got to do is just leave me a comment down below. But really, that's all I got today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and the anticipation paid off. But I am going to get the hell out of here. But always remember, keep those throttles locked, those tires high. But never ever forget, keep that rubber down.